I'm Travis Mawerder, and I am excited to say that I'm joined by my good friend, Rich Lamborn. Now, will they annihilate everyone in their path at the moment? 8 straight finals made by the Swedes. On the left side of your screen will be the Netherlands, Boermans and de Groot, and on the right side, Wickler and Ehlers. First opportunity in transition for de Groot. Oh, the dainty little baby cutty from de Groot.
It's a tough task going after Wickler because he receives serve well. Big Nil is a really good setter.
And the fact that Wickler, in the 4 previous meetings between these two teams, Germany has won all 4 of them. What a pass that is from Clemens Wickler. And he is going high line, and one more time he's going high line.
Did he give it the flipper? We just missed that part of the contact.
Big serve from Nils Ehlers. Set drifts a little bit far outside for Jörg de Groot. No problems.
We would call him wiry, right?
At the service line to try to get you out of sorts. Back to Boermans they go, and that is a tremendous angled dart.
Which is kind of what is a major contributing factor to his range. He's straight up and down, gives himself all the options.
And that, the wrist, just a flick of the wrist with the baby cutty. Pressure stays on Boermans. Set drifts a bit far outside the antenna. That's a good break for the Netherlands. Going at Ehlers for the first time now. What an excellent pickup that is from de Groot. Boermans had to go. Beautiful. Beautifully done from Clemens Wickler.
His arm almost moves into the cross court as he just kind of sideswipes that ball. You can see it there. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, it's kind of what you and your partner are comfortable with defensively. You know, do you feel like you have the ability to kind of run down some of the shots that leads to touches? Certainly we're seeing that element of it, but then touches lead to digs and digs lead to points.
And this is an opportunity in transition for the Netherlands. Haven't capitalized on many. That is not a lift somehow on Boermans. No argument from Germany as Boermans puts that away. Excellent hands from Boermans. The soft block is on the money. Soft block set is on the money, and the put away on the money from Boermans. Back-to-back-to-back points for the Netherlands.
Puts the hands back into the seam. Gets a great touch.
Oh, that is fantastic from Wickler. But back to that drag move. Switching targets now, going to Ehlers. And that is a huge block and an incredible cover from Wickler, but put away on the second time from Boermans.
Left arm. I like the poise from Boermans there. Just collects himself. Finds the right.
Excellent pickup from Wickler on the trickle. Perfect timing on the move from de Groot. Oh, what a cover and what a poke set. And the Netherlands winning the ping pong rally to extend the lead further. And those little plays like that, only experience is going to teach you how to make those plays. And for such a young team, that's an awesome play for the Netherlands to make.
You know, we talked about brilliance and kind of genius in our last match as well. Like, there are just people who are well ahead of their age and well ahead of their experience level, so to speak.
And the question now is, can the Netherlands sustain this lead? They have never beaten Germany, but Boermans and de Groot, they're playing at a different level this season than they
have been the better of the two teams as far as execution. They've been the beneficiary of a couple good bounces as well, but all of that contributing to a win, 21-14.
And so now Clemens Wickler, for the first time since I've been watching him play, is the target and serve receive. And so it's just such a different frame of mind as Ehlers starting to work his way into this match with a block.
that you've done such a nice job that people have gone away from you now.
That is sort of your job. And Bormans and de Groot have both done that throughout this match. They've tried Bormans, didn't work. Tried de Groot, hasn't worked. They're having trouble earning points at the moment as Germany. And there's another block for Big Boom Boom. And another block from Stefan Bormans. Set a little bit tight, and Bormans is delivering at the net. Out here on the Beach Pro Tour, where tooling him is so difficult. And there is an ace serve from York de Groot, middle to middle.
So quickly, I mean, a lot of people would catch themselves sort of chasing. But he really does an excellent job, as you said, with the feet getting in front of his attacker.
Up, and he's sort of abandoned that, just swinging for that high meter where, like you said, he doesn't have to worry about what a blocker's doing when he's swinging that high. And that is a huge rip from Wickler. And what a play from de Groot and Bormans.
I mean, find something.
What a play. What a dig from de Groot. That was a hammer coming in from Clemens Wickler and scoops it. De Groot again, this time on the cut shot, well off the net. A rangy cut shot. Are you serious, York? In the opening set, it has just been all Netherlands since then. It is all Netherlands here in the second. As de Groot.
Heavy into the angle with that one.
Smart recycle from Bormans. And why not? Have a day out there, big Stefan. Fundamental beach volleyball play. And again, another play made by York de Groot in transition. Perfect. What?
Almost panic, right? What do I do? Where can I go to put a ball away? And that's when the errors start to creep in.
Niels Ehlers taking a big chunk of that seam. Excellent pass, excellent swing. As wide and as you mentioned, Rich, there's no way that there would have been any ball mark to even take a look at.
Yeah, very respectful inquiry from Bormans, but I've also found that
it always makes it easier to have an amicable discussion. Big serve from Bormans, well handled from Wickler. A little bit out of system here for Germany. And how about that swing from Clemens Wickler? And then his feet to ball. I think that's one of the biggest strengths of Clemens Wickler, his feet to ball and his approach. That was crazy that he got his feet all the way on that one. Out of system opportunity for Germany. It'll be back in system for Bormans. And Bormans somehow chisels that around the block of Niels Ehlers.
Well, that was probably a giveaway from Niels that he couldn't see where that ball landed, but immediately started celebrating. Probably know you touched it as a blocker under those circumstances.
That's a full hand on that. Took down the world champs earlier this morning in 3 at home, giving Andre Perisic and David Schweiner their worst finish in their career at home in the Czech Republic. In 5 tournaments in Ostrava, this is kind of a...
Yeah, they're an interesting one to watch going into Paris because obviously we know about their upside being world champions and so forth. But I feel like a little bit of late.
They haven't quite found that magic. The Olympic qualifying is that you have Olympic qualifying that ends officially tomorrow, and then you still have a month and a half before the game starts. So they still have a time to find that proper form. And for the
as athletes, you just have to go out and play the tournaments that are out there. So we were aiming to peak physically.
Tournament thus far, a 20-9 bludgeoning right now for the Netherlands over one of the teams that's been playing the best all year on the Beach Pro Tour. And Bormans for match tries one more windmill flipper type in Ehlers.
It would have been an appropriate finish, but Nils not. Yeah, at 11-10 in set number 1, this is not the way we expected this match to go, Travis.
No, and this has been precise. It's been fantastic from the Netherlands as de Groot makes what might be his second mistake.
Play a big block, gets him there, but it'll be a consolation prize at best.
And back into the semifinals goes Stefan Bormans and York de Groot with a 21-11